Condenser mic turned on. Ready to go. I don't exactly have much to say playing this game. Not a lot of action takes place, and I'm not a big talk to myself type person. I'm also no longer a kid that can get wildly excited about pretty much nothing. No hate there, just honesty, I suppose. I'm not a very vocal type person. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. The microphone's good, but...
And the screaming in the background isn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you sit next to me talking, and it creates a mumble that people may be trying to decode. Anyway, wife is sitting next to me. We are going to do some stuff for the Easter egg hunt. We are going no sugar for our son. He is like me. ADHD, A and B, and possibly a little bit of autism in there. Just a little dash of autism with our ADHD. We are definitely neurodivergent. I hate the fact that it has to be categorized in the ways it is, but it is what it is. So that may be why well, at times I can be very social, but it's like assuming a persona. It's not like my base state. I think I cleared out this area already. Well, there's one right there. Looks like there's another one there. It's internal though. If they don't have the sensors in them, which they don't, because these are throwaways basically. They're iron basics. I'll probably keep the blueprint and update it. But something else I've noticed. That. Dude, that's loud. What was that? The mowing next door? I think he's carrying a cart. He's using it to haul something. I don't think he's mowing. You don't have to dig them out. They're in they're in one of the buckets right there on that rack. Yeah, they're right there. Just pop them open. Anyway, something I noticed. This you used to be able to do over and over and over again. I can't anymore. It won't let me. It's not restarting it back at 100% and letting me drive it up even further. I've done that in the past many times. I don't know what changed, or if I got some mod that's affecting it. But usually I'll start off with a basic ship like this, and for a good long time I will not only raise the size through this menu, but I'll also upgrade like this, which we go titanium. We have plenty, but titanium's not the good jump. The next good jump I think is green or yellow. Yellow's the next good jump, I think. I don't know. Oh, here it is. No, blue. Blue is a decent jump up. I think yellow is where I get the transporter, if I remember correctly. Orange is where I get the next break, the mass, whatever it's called, these things right here. And then of course, Avorion is the best, but it's also the heaviest, I believe. Strongest, but the heaviest. And when we get to there, we'll have a massive ship. We'll have a carrier. Came back here to get repair turrets, so at least one of my ships has a repair turret and can fix this all up in case we get hit with pirates like we just did season or episode 1. So over an 8-hour stream where I played for a while, turned all the autopilots on, and went to bed. Woke up and they'd all already finished, probably hours of idle time, but no pirate attacks, which is what I worried about when I went to sleep. And then as soon as I jumped to a new sector, there was the pirate attack. We own that asteroid. We could sell it for some cash, but we don't need to. We should probably sell some iron for cash. We don't need 8 million iron. But we also don't need any money right now. Founding a ship is still pretty cheap. We need to get to the next area. We need to get to the next. We're at the top, so I think we need to go down. We need to go down somewhere here to get to the next variant of metal. And I got a very small jump window. That's trash. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. We could explore and do some of these basic missions. Raise our notoriety. Notoriety with our starting faction, but that seems dumb since they're already... Fine, dear, don't worry about the crinkling.
Everything's so loud.
Well, I don't know what all the mic's picking up, but you don't have to tinker around. First off, more than likely, no one's going to watch this. If someone does happen to watch it, they're not going to watch this one because I'm running my mouth in it. Trying to go to bed.
They're all different.
Yeah, they are. That's cool.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's awesome. So anyway, about the Easter egg baskets, we're going sugar-free. You can't tell I'm ADHD. Anyway. So we got, we're going to make coupons for special things. Special redemption coupons for cool things. We got temporary tattoos. We were going to get stickers, but I don't want stickers everywhere. At least with the tattoos, he has to stick them on himself, and then he has to wash them off, so that won't be much of an issue. What else did we get? We got more than that.
Toys and shit from Walmart.
Yeah, we got a little bit of toys from Walmart, not a lot. It's kind of gonna suck for him. It'll be the first year he hasn't gotten sugar, but I found the beginning of last year by accident ketosis. That is under 30 grams of sugar a day. Under 20 was better. I'm somewhere around 10. Mostly because I can't take the sugar out of vegetables, and there's a minimal amount there. And depending on how I cook my vegetables, turning that insoluble fiber into soluble carbohydrates happens. So I get more than I would like, but I don't need anything with sugar in it at all. I don't have fruits or any of the other things. Take a few vitamins, but you gotta watch the vitamin game. It's a trick. It's definitely a trick. What to do, what to do, what to do. I don't want to go jumping through gates. That's lame as hell. I have so far to travel. I need to upgrade my ship so that they can teleport. My kitty cat in the background. Maybe we'll go here in mine. See if there's anything left in this one. They should follow me. Jump calculated. That was super quick. Let's get it. I liked this game when it came out. I liked it a bunch. I spent a lot of time playing it. It's kind of boring. What? Oh yeah, we were supposed to get coins. We need to go to the bank. No, I want to get silver dollars or... Yeah, it's all standard currency. 50-cent pieces. No, not regular coins. If we give them regular coins, one, we're just going to end up taking them from them or picking them up off the ground. And two, if we get them the silver dollars and, or what used to be called silver dollars, there's no silver anymore. We used to do bees. I think I have an error here. I think these are supposed to be round. I don't think they're supposed to be square. It might be something to do with my video card. So I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be round planets, but they're squares, which is odd. Doesn't affect gameplay, but it's kind of annoying. What we got here? We clean this out. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff here. You could tell by the highlight whether or not there's minerals. I think it's because I have a subsystem. If they're not already figured out. That one looks like it's mining. Okay, guys, go mine. I'm gonna pull up the tactical view. I'm going to select everyone else, and we are going to tell them to. Where the hell's it at? Oh, there they are. Mine. Yes. Yes. Those are all good. Separate. Those are all separate eggs. That's all we got for the egg stuff too.
I'm sure I have everything together.
I could have swore didn't we have something else?
Just looked at everything back there. Everything else is Mr. Basket stuff.
Oh, the little packets of fruit, the dried fruit, and the nut things.
There's so much of it.
I don't know. That's why that's one of the problems I was having trying to pick the right ones out. We do have larger eggs, I believe. They're not big, but there should be smaller and larger eggs in there. I don't know.
That's good for the basket.
I don't.
We have all kinds of eggs.
The basket's gonna have toys in it. We got toys for the baskets. Yeah, see, there's the larger eggs.
The giant golden egg somewhere too.
The golden egg is supposed to be the money one.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
It looks like one of the raincoats that I got.
It is. Why is it in
I
there?
have no idea.
Yeah, these nuts will fit in there. Egg, for sure.
Okay.
Good. And what about that?
No, those will break them. They'll get broken.
They're all dried fruits. They'll be fine. That's
Yeah.
yeah, maybe the larger one. That sucks. It's got the air in it, so I don't want to give them. Well, there might be bigger eggs in there. That might not fit. Anyway. What? Yeah.
That was way bigger than that.
No.
We have a giant
It didn't need to be big. It had
Okay.
money in it.
Okay. I have
Right?
everything
Autopilot
together.
from here?
Mm.
I can. Excellent.
So, this is this.
I like this strategic view. It's really nice. Let you see the whole field. They're going to be bunched together, so they're going to be fighting for the same pieces. Ah, yeah. I guess since I have pilots in these, I can send them on the bigger mining missions that might give traces of the next stage. But I don't think so. I really need to go scout. Should probably build another vehicle. I'm not running yet. This is enough to manage at the beginning of the game. These are all barrel-away for the most part. I can upgrade them, I guess, but they don't have accounting for shielding and torpedo bays and all that. And honestly, once I size it up, once I increase the size, it's I don't enjoy building onto them. The one by one blocks is the way to go, I guess. Lock into the standard I understand with all the other games. It gets wonky when you start trying to change the blocks and having to change the blocks for each one. You can change the step value, which makes it easier to fine tune. You can add a bunch of steps in there and make very small variations, or you can 0.5 it or single digit it so that it steps up by 1 or half, which is easier to control when you're using the sliding WSAD. Yum yum yum. And keto coffee. A stick of butter and coffee and a decent bit of cream. Cream's probably where I get the most sugar in my day from. The lactose. It is a sugar. Sometimes I split butter and MCT oil. MCT oil is pretty good, but has a little bit of coconut flavor into it. If it doesn't have that little bit of coconut flavor, they've done some stuff to it. You should probably not eat it. It's hard to tell what the industrial standards are for making it at bulk. Maybe I gotta break away. They're following the same. Following the same logic orders. They're finding the same ones close by. Look at that. Of course, they get through it quicker, but when they spread out, each one's handling a different one. It clears the field faster. They're all stopping and starting at the same time. They should eventually lock onto separate ones and start meandering away from each other, especially when stuff like that happens. Hopefully these go up and these go down. No, it looks like they're both going to the same thing. And it's pretty quick, asteroid just eating. But also, like, they're spending a lot of time pathing, deciding which asteroid to go to next. I would like that to be staged. Startup in this game's pretty slow. I mean, it's pretty slow no matter what, but I guess I can leave these guys here doing this and I can fly on ahead. I always call them to me if necessary. And this sector should be protected, so I don't have to worry about them getting destroyed. It looks like my ship entered the group too. Maybe we'll see it. I'm in currently has the best set. And a lot of them, look at all that. And they're titanium guns, I believe, so I can hit the next level up. Pirates are attacking, that's what I want to see. I want to see if they go after my ships, or the security force handles them. It looks like they're going after us to break away and save them. Oh, their security is never going to handle that. Come on. Let's go save our ships and get some notoriety and a payday, I guess. I like payday. Let's get it.
How many tattoos per bag?
Probably one. There's a lot of eggs. You feel like a couple is better. I'm fine with that. that it? Yeah, improvements. That helps when I crash into stuff too. Oh no, don't do it. Where'd it go? Did I lose out on that one? Well, I slaughtered 3 of them, I think. I don't know if that would have made a difference. I don't think my ships took any damage. Yeah, that one did. I don't know if that's gonna self-repair slowly or not. I have engineered, but there's only like 4 or 5, so it might take a long time for that to happen. They weren't very expensive, so if I lose them, I think I'm okay with that. Let's go exploring. Oh, that's not good either. I need to up the size. I need to figure out why that's not letting me up it anymore. Maybe if I... merge the blocks. And maybe if... no, it's still not going to let me... Why? Why can't I get more? I'm gonna have to ask Gemini on that one. Because I don't understand why that mechanic... It's a new day for this thread, I believe. So, hello. I have a quick question. I'm trying to cool off the old brain. Let my body do its thing. But anyway, I'm playing Avorion, Avorion, I may be pronouncing that incorrectly. But anyway, I am in the build menu, the modify whole ship. It's not allowing me to go past the first time I went the max scaling bar. I remember being able to do this over and over again until I run out of well, money and parts. Like there wasn't really a limit to it. Now it seems like I'm stuck where I'm at, and it won't get any bigger. Is there a setting that I've clicked on, or is there a reason for that? Did they change it in an update or something? Do I need a mod to bypass it? What's going on here? If you could help, I'd be appreciative. Let's see what Gemini says.
Hello, Patrick.
Oops.
It sounds like a solid plan to let the hardware run cool and stable while you focus on the builds. As for Avorion, you're pronouncing it pretty close, usually Avorion, you aren't imagining things.
Avorion.
The scaling mechanics were overhauled in the 2.0 update. The modify whole ship scaling limit is likely being throttled by the building knowledge and processing power systems. What is blocking your scaling? In current versions of the game, you can no longer infinitely scale a ship just because you have the resources. There are 2 main walls you're hitting. Building knowledge, the material wall. You are restricted to a maximum ship volume / processing power based on the highest material you have unlocked by defeating bosses or reaching the barrier. If you only have titanium or neonite knowledge, the game will hard cap how big that ship can get until you find and consume the next level of building knowledge, e.g. trinium, sanion. Processing power, the functional block wall. Almost every functional block, generators, shields, engines, etc., now adds to a processing power score. Once that bar at the top of your screen hits the limit for your current material tier, the game won't let you scale up, because it would push the processing power past your current allowance. How to bypass it? If you want to go back to the limitless feel of older versions, you have a few options. Armor / hull. If your ship uses a lot of smart hull, it eats up massive amounts of processing power. If you swap those sections for standard armor or hull, your processing power will drop significantly, potentially giving you more room on the scaling slider. 2. Galaxy settings, free play. If you are starting a new galaxy, there is a checkbox in the free play settings for unlimited maximum ship size. If this isn't checked, the game enforces the building knowledge limits. 3. Creative mode. If you just want to build and test the architect side of things without the grind, creative mode removes these restrictions entirely. 4. Mods. There are several no building knowledge or unlimited processing power mods on the Steam Workshop if you want to keep your current save but remove the cap. A quick tip for the ship grid.
Oh, you still have context from days ago. It's a new day. I never got to the O2 sensors. I started on the furnace today and it didn't. My mind is not crisp, so I'm playing a video game. I'll come back to this thread when I get to the O2 sensors, just to let you know what happened or ask questions. I keep forgetting that you have a context for what's going on within a thread, and if I don't update you, you rely on what was there. I gotta do something that, so you, I don't know, check the date, the last message, keep that an idea how long it's been with relevance to how things change from day to day or something like that. But anyway, like I said, brain's not working right, that's why I'm stumbling here. Thank you for your help. I didn't even think about that. It's the scaling issue. I can't make it bigger because that would increase my processing power and unlock more upgrades, and that's locked behind the... I really don't like that progression lock crap. They did that to slow progression down. It's one of those features they pushed to extend gameplay time, but it's not a rich gameplay time extension mechanic. It's stupid is what it is. It's just fucking stupid. Anyway, thank you.
Hi.
Anyway, so there's that. Now I merged everything into single blocks for no good reason. That's alright though. Oh, we were getting the fuck out of here, weren't we? Where's my jump? Did I not set it? Let's see. This is a tiny jump. I have to do this over and over and over to get anywhere near out of here. I'll fly straight at the asteroids. That's not enough time. Go this way. I can make that. How did it set down to 15? Oh, it's unlocked. That's good. Love it when you look down at your base and it's unlocked. At least it was low and not at 200 volts. Instantly fry the cotton, burn up the mesh. Set our next jump for the recharge. I'll do. Good, we're going in the same direction. I guess that's not too bad. It needs the larger ones to fit.
No, I don't think this is enough.
I'll put it together without putting something in it. But I'll tell you. There's that cool island. Jump right through the planet. I'm sure that won't have any problems. The square planets. Should probably ask about a fix for that too. I could search it. That's pretty much Gemini doing it anyway, since that's what Google is now. It's all on Gemini's back. system. Unknown energy signal. Unknown hidden mass signature. Let's take us out of that. Yeah. There may be other metals here. This may be enough. Probably gonna run into some pirate stuff, so we'll rid the verse of them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, is that electricity? What is that? Oh, it's a boss, isn't it? Is it? The boss is busy, just leaving will be harmed. I think this might be the boss battle. Jumping and making multiple jumps in empty space. Calls one of the bosses. See how quickly it shreds my shit. I gotta destroy these first, it looks like. No, right through them with my mining lasers. I'm not taking any major damage. Yeah, no more of that. Piss on that. Immune? I have to go to multiple ways. Well, no, heaters, for sure. Get away from that. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do this yet. Integrity. Don't you fucking move out of my way? Come here, you jerk. Invasion tactics. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't lose any blocks, so I guess that works. Let's do a little bit of pivoting. There we go. Better stop playing with that. Let's see if this is the final wave. Probably has 3 or 4 waves though. Seems like standard gameplay logic. Shit. Alright, you open now? There you are. Give me your blood. Die first, you know them. Take out the buttons. So I see them right now. Got more friends coming, but who's got less health? That done. Dead yet? About to get destroyed. Get on out of there. Maybe 20 seconds without taking fire to heal. Not very fast. Can't repair when enemies are nearby. Well, don't tell me what I can and cannot do with my life. Are they pursuing me? Yeah, looks like it. Is that material trying to... Yeah, scrap iron. Oh, want to carry that shit around. I want to eject it into space. What do you mean you can't repair while enemies are around? When did they change that to? Am I healing myself? Oh, so nice of you to catch up to me. Good, I don't have to worry about your underlings. Where's my fucking guns? Where's my miners? I lost my... Oh no. They shot my guns off too. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. I hope I didn't lose them. What's this? Purifying, reliable, manufacturer. That's the one. They took my guns. I mean, I can't. Oh, did they break it off? You sons of bitches. All of them. I should have crew for that. I don't think I have enough crew to add any more weapons, but we're going to try it anyway. What do we have for crew? We ain't got no one. I guess I could... No. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I don't have crew. Adding more weapons. But I don't need crew to add very thin panels put on the front to take out that plastic on it. I don't worry about them shooting. Just as back up. Come on. Don't have to worry about the mining where you're just pulling down. Yeah. Put that in your pipe and do something with it. Blaze it up. Okay. And do I need to destroy those to get that? I didn't see. Got a bunch of exceptional and rare. That's cool. But I didn't see a purple. So I'm not one of the we're not playing with that anymore. There's stuff here. Stuff here. Unknown energy signal stuff here. We can take that bucket and put some eggs in it and stash it in or something. So he gets the bucket too.
Yeah.
He'll play with that more than he plays with the toys in it.
Ew.
What? Chocolate melted? I think we have enough. Wait, which one is that? Oh yeah, we need that. We need that shit. It's gross chocolate. He'll probably try to lick it out. Probably better if we get rid of it. Especially with the deficit of candy he's been under. There's an apple in the yard. It looks like he got an apple from school and hid it outside so we can eat it later. There's probably more than one. It's possible the neighbors dropped it or threw it in our yard, but I doubt it. It might be a deal he worked out with another kid who dropped it off in the yard for him. Who knows what kind of shenanigans have been gotten up to. Definitely won't discount the idea that he's up to something. Very sneaky. What do we got here? Still seeing iron. There's a claimable asteroid. I think those are worth a couple million if I sell them. Worth even more if I set up shop in them. Okay, what do we got here? Welcome to your realm. With honorable greetings. Well, thanks. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, what's that? Nope. I don't want to do this. That's what I want. All done. What do we got for. We got any captains? We do. We have a merchant. I could build a merchant. They could make us money. How much are you? You're pretty expensive, aren't you? I do have some money to burn. Oh yeah. Oops. I don't know if I want the train ones or not. I think there's a lot of advantage. There is for the other ones. But when I'm controlling the guns, I don't know. Especially the mining lasers. It is still standard to see 1 titanium and a bunch of iron. We haven't made it far enough yet. Should be a lot of titanium, a couple of iron, and other stuff. I think there's a mod in here that increases the amount of asteroids or their size. Last time I played this game was, well, quite a long time ago, and I don't know what mods I added. I was big into system mods and weapon unlocks. I like the idea of having thousands of turrets rather than just a couple, which is stupid. It's stupid. I'm not sure how many crew I can have here. I don't want to overdo it. Try to remember that button combination. Okay, we don't need. Oh, I see. They're up here. Gotcha. 249. Oh, we've done some expanding, I see. I didn't know I had that much room. We got cargo, iron and titanium, junk. Ship in your sector is calling for help. Alright, where you at? I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming. Don't die before I get there. Hey, that's mine. Don't you shoot at it, it's mine. Fuck. All that and I didn't even get to... Oh, I see. I didn't put that gun on auto. Can I have this stuff, please? All of it. Thank you. No. And I want that pile of stuff too. Blue versus white and... Yeah, I want the blue first. I'll take whatever that is. Thank you. And whatever's up here. Thank you. Anyway, I don't want to play around this second. I got room for more guns. Let's do that first. Add some more weapons. for them to pull down. They did pretty good too. Salvaging laser. Refines alloys into resources. Yes, I'll take 2 of these. You. Oh, they're miners, aren't they? Son of a bitch. Plasma chain gun? Sure. Where do we want to put these? That sounds good. Could do the cycling to find defense cannon. To find the best, most damage. That seems like a lot of extra work. Just want to strip these guns off later anyway and replace them. What's this one? Purifying and mining. We'll take that. Purifying and mining. We'll take that too.
We have princess eggs.
What?
Why do we have princess eggs?
They came in the pack with candy in them, the pre-made packs, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright.
We got a couple of those because
More of those if I can.
one of us got lazy with it one year. And we decided, why fill eggs with candy when we can buy them with candy already in them? And they were exactly what we paid for. Trash.
Chalk can.
Huh?
Chalk
Yeah, hard, chalky, crap pressed candy. A little vitamin C, a little sugar, a little flavoring, and little artificial colors, and bam, you got princess. And what was the other? There was the boy variant in there too.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I haven't came across it yet.
I was thinking like Ninja Turtles or something, but that doesn't sound very Disney. Cars? Was it Cars maybe? Cars and Princess?
Possibly.
I think it was Cars. It was definitely trash. The eggs were small. They're thicker than the regular eggs, but they're smaller too. Got quite a collection. Thousands of eggs.
Ridiculous amount for one child.
Yeah, ridiculous for one child for sure. I agree. But also, you're only a kid once.
Yeah.
Try to make the holidays extra. The rest of the time is pretty trash, but like holidays make that extra. Let's get 6 actual mechanics. Let's do this right. Hire them in here. What else we got? Wait, no, that was 15. So let's go ahead and do 9 more. Okay, that's too many. I'll do that next time. Could get some. I don't think they ever did this. The borders. I don't think they ever like went into that. They added the mechanic, but having a security force, I don't think the baddies use that. Add some extra crew to this. Add some extra crew here. That's good. Thirsty. They all want money. I don't think I've paid anyone yet. I hope it auto pays clicked on. I didn't check. Okay. Auto. Let's keep group 1. Two. I should separate it, salvage and... Actually, no. Where's the salvage? It's not, I can't undo it. Okay, then it would be 3. Oh, my fingers don't bend that way. Mining. Excellent. I should turn those on auto too. I think I have like 100 auto turrets. Arbitrary, armed, unarmed, defensive slots. Where's that? I thought it was in this list. Is this a mini list? Well, I don't see it. Unarmed turret slot 17. Maybe that's... No. Auto list. It's gotta be... Oh, there it is. 162. So I can make everything auto. You get an auto. You get an auto. You get an auto. Alright, let's get out of here. Huh? Yeah. You can toss it. We have plenty. I expect a loss every year with those stupid eggs, as they're not very well made. When I hide them, I kind of just throw them.
You were right.
Cars? Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. That's why we got him too, because I think he was into cars at that point. Yeah, he didn't stick with that at all. But then again, we didn't push it.
Either.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of pushing. Yeah, there's another one. I wonder how quickly I can get through this one. Oh, wait. You need to go to auto fire. You auto fire as well. And you... I think we're going to defense. I think that's the... Is that it? Yeah. That'll be the missile defense. The 2 turrets in the back. Engine clusters. Definitely need to increase power too. Well, that was like butter. Quit shooting at me, quick. That's alright, I'll hit your bodies too. While you piece away at me. Thank you. Donations to the cause. And let's get you to I don't think I'm avoiding much of that fire. I don't feel like I'm avoiding much of that fire. Get on now. I want that stuff. Yeah, stuff. Go. Pick out the one in the bottom back first. Yeah, you're slower, but you're probably stronger. But now you're dead. Back up first. Video game logic. Take care of the little tinkers before you get the big boy. We are not going to kiss to death. They're trying to take out that other. Is that it? Or do you got more backup coming? Oh! Don't hit it. Don't kill. No more backup. You're fucked! Come here. Boy. Hey, get back here. I didn't say you could leave. I gotta pick off before this bird keeps flying away? Yeah, you got no engines left at all. Two little pretty ones. Not be able to do anything extra left behind. Yes, give me your flesh leathers. Huh. That wasn't an emboss at all. That wasn't one of the ones. That was just a, I don't know what to call that one. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Thank you. I gotta go around this void, this rift. Jump calculated. Let's giddy up and go. I think I need to play a higher intensity game. This is so boring. I'm ready to fall asleep. Oh, what's that? What? Crack it like an egg. Tap it on the table. It'll deform the shape and pop it out. If you're having issues, don't break nails because you're trying to open the stupid egg. Are those all tattoos? Or no, you did the...
Tattoos, erasers,
Okay.
nuts,
Some of those.
squeezies.
I'm gonna do the tags next.
Yeah, those are only going to fit in the big ones probably.
Why? They're not that big.
Too big for...
You can curl them a little. It's paper. Try to curl them all the same though, so they fit on the metal rings.
Trim the fuck out of these too.
Or you pick in the smaller eggs too. There's larger ones in there. There's a plethora of distinctions. Huh?
Will you fit?
And it is paper. You can enforce that. It's definitely charging faster than I remember it charging. I need a bigger ship. I need to get to the end so I can actually build a real ship and do some fun things. This is, yeah. And do you have any idea why my planet, or the planets, are showing up as big old squares and not spheres? Is that because my video card isn't being recognized properly, or... yeah, I have no idea why that would work like that. Why a sphere would show up as a cube. Let's see what Google has to say. Gemini has to say.
That is definitely a bizarre sight. It sounds like the engine is failing to wrap the planet textures around the sphere and is just rendering the bounding box, the square container the object sits in, instead. Since you just did a BIOS flash and a RAM swap, there's a high chance your integrated graphics or your current GPU are throwing a fit over a specific shader. Here is what is likely happening and how to fix those cube worlds. 1. The bloom bug. In Avorion, there is a known legacy issue where the bloom lighting effect breaks the rendering of spherical objects on certain hardware, causing them to show up as boxes or squares. The fix: go into Settings Graphics and disable bloom. If you can't get into the menu easily, you can go to %appdata %Avorion settings linked to .ini and change bloom equals true to bloom equals false. 2. Shader/driver conflict. Since you mentioned your mind isn't crisp today, it's worth noting that your GPU might not be either if the drivers didn't play nice with the recent hardware changes. The fix. Go to Settings Graphics and look for anti-aliasing. If it's set to FXAA or DLSS/TSR, try switching it to TAA or turning it off entirely. Sometimes the way the game calculates the edges of a planet gets squared off by the anti-aliasing logic. 3. Integrated versus dedicated GPU. If you're still waiting to swap the PS and plug in the card, you might be running on the motherboard's integrated graphic.
Oh, you don't have the context in this window. No, I definitely did the upgrade. I'm sitting with that that brand new card in here. It's the Intel card, so it gives me shit when I start the game and says my integrated graphics blah blah blah, but it's definitely not. I'm plugged into the video card. I'm definitely running off the video card, but the game doesn't recognize the Intel, I guess. And I looked for anti-aliasing and I don't see it at all. Backgrounds is hard locked at low and planets is, oh no, there's high. Shadow range, okay, never mind. Player shadows is locked at normal. Global shadows is locked at very low or low. I don't know if those are normal game settings or what. Anyway, that's where it's at.
Ah, the Intel Arc identity crisis. That explains exactly why your planets are cubes. Because Intel Arc is the new kid on the block compared to NVIDIA AMD, many OpenGL games like Avorion don't recognize the hardware ID. The game sees Intel and assumes you're running on a weak Office laptop integrated chip.
Nope.
To save your computer from crashing, it hardlocks your settings to low and swaps out complex spherical shaders for simple cubes. Since you've got that brand new card in there, you have to basically trick the game into realizing it's a powerhouse. 1. The Cube Planet Fix. OpenGL Legacy. Intel Arc has a known handshake issue with older OpenGL titles. The game is likely trying to use a rendering path that the Arc driver doesn't like. The Mesa workaround. Many Arc users are using a tool called Mesa for Windows, specifically the OpenGL32 link to .dll wrapper. You drop that file into the Avorion folder, and it forces the game to use a translation layer that handles the shaders correctly. Driver rollback. If you're on the absolute latest driver from late March 2026, some users are reporting square artifacting in simulators. Checking if there is a WHQL stable version slightly older might snap the planets back to spheres.
We're going to do
2. Unlocking the locked settings. The reason your settings are hardlocked is that Avorion has a safety check that triggers when it detects Intel graphics. Disable integrated graphics. If your CPU has an onboard chip, like an i5 or i7, go into your BIOS and set internal graphics to disabled. If the game sees only the Arc card, it may stop panicking and unlock those high/ultra settings.
We're going to try that.
Override in settings linked to .ini.
I'm going to do that right now while you're sitting there. If there is someone sitting there at some point ever in the future, but it doesn't say there is. We'll see if that fixes it right now. Mesa. Let me bring you with me here so you can see what's going on and not staring at I hate it when I'm watching a video and they switch tabs and they do stuff off screen. Don't be a dick. Let me see too. Here we go. Don't use any of my personal data against me or I'll bitch about it a bunch. Mesa for Windows. I don't Mesa 3D for Windows GitHub. Yeah, I think that might be it. Let's just download it and see what it is. Download zip. Yeah. Let's open it. Don't look at my downloads files. Ignore my porn. It's all porn. Okay, what's in here? Read me. I don't want to fucking read me. That's not what I want. Lied to me. Here. What? Make sure you're not a bot. What if I'm a bot? What the hell's the problem with being a bot? That is ism of some kind. Speciesism. You want to do your job? If you want to make sure I'm not a bot, do it. Instead of accusing me. Come on. There we go. Ah, what is this? CSI Farms disabled. I'm looking for one file. This does not look like... This isn't right. I don't know what this is, but I don't think this is right. Due to influx of spam, we have imposed restrictions on new accounts. Okay. Yeah, that's what happens. You leave a free repository open and the bot farms are going to soak up all that cloud storage data. Good job, stupids. Your check to see if I'm a bot routine probably doesn't work very well. People update my email. I don't think this might be it, but it's not what I want. I think I want, let's see, open, and never ever do this. This is a bad idea. I'm about to fuck my shit up, more than likely. Don't search for... Oh, this site doesn't look great. Blindly download. Okay, before... What is this? OpenGL client. OpenGL client. Is this an older version or a new version? It's the newest version. Okay. Well, we'll trust the site isn't, you know, trying to get into my stuff and steal my credit card information. Little tip in case that's the case. Oh, don't look at that. That's top secret. Where do I have it installed at? Alright. Don't look at this either. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I'm gonna have to open the whole thing. This is exactly what actual... Yeah, see, that's... Shh. Don't go adding me as your friend. I'll enjoy it and accept it. Don't do it. I'll even talk to you for hours about dumb shit. I'll do it. Don't do it, I promise I'll do it. Okay. While you are looking, if you're looking, look at the games I have. Suggest a game to play. I have absolutely no motivation to play any games. I clicked on this one because I had problems. Where should it go? Right here? Should it go on data? I better ask on that one. I have no motivation to play games at all. I have other projects and things I want to do. Okay, I downloaded the OpenGL 32. We'll see if that works. Which folder do I drop it in? The main folder or data, bin, documentation? Where should I drop that in? That's the easiest fix. We'll see if it works, because it was definitely bitching about OpenGL. And I don't want to totally disable the onboard video just in case the video card crashes. If the video card crashes and dies on me, I'll have no other way. Well, I mean, I'd have to swap out a new video card. But say I'm in a situation where I can't do that. I don't want to disable the onboard because it's my backup. Where's it go?
That is a very smart move. Never disable your only backup when you're already feeling a bit off. Keeping the onboard graphics as a safety net is solid logic.
Say I was off?
To fix those Borg cube planets with the OpenGL32 link to .dll you downloaded, you need to drop it exactly where the game's main engine is running. The location.
Bin.
For Avorion, it isn't the main folder, it's the bin folder.
Yep, that's all I
1.
needed.
Go to your Steam library. 2. Right-click Avorion Manage Browse
don't
Local
look at
Files.
That is not what you're supposed
3.
to be looking at.
Open the bin folder. 4. Paste the OpenGL32
pushy.
link to .dll directly in
Gemini.
there,
I just
next
asked-
to Avorion
Ah,
link to
it's
.exe.
already... Okay.
Why this works?
Open AL.
When the game starts, it looks for its required libraries. By putting that file in the bin folder, the game will see it and
understand.
use it instead of the standard Windows system driver. This tricks the game into using the Mesa translation layer.
Alright, so error popped up. WGL make current parentheses colon. The handle is invalid.
The WGL make current error is basically the game's way of saying it tried to grab the steering wheel of your new video card, but the OpenGL32 link to .dll file caused a total disconnect. It's a common handshake failure with Intel Arc when using those translation layers.
Huh?
Since that didn't work and your brain is already at its limit today, delete that OpenGL32 link to .dll from the bin folder immediately so the game at least launches again. Here is the low-effort way to get your spheres back and unlock those settings without messing with BIOS or complex files. 1. The borderless trick. A lot of Intel Arc users have found that Avorion behaves differently depending on the window mode. Go to Settings Graphics, change the window mode to borderless window instead of full screen. If the planets are still cubes, try windowed mode just to see if they snap back. Sometimes the Arc driver needs the Windows Desktop Manager to handle the drawing of spheres. 2. Force the settings in the secret file. Since the game has locked your settings to low, you can bypass the in-game menu by editing the text file directly.
Oh, I don't want to do
This
that.
is much easier than it sounds. 1.
Yeah,
Close the game.
I know it's easy. I
2.
don't want to
Press
do
Windows
that,
key
though.
plus
I
RAT.
just want it to work. Okay, I'm not going to complain too much because you're trying to help, but hasn't this been fixed somehow? Not these sideways half-ass hacks, but actually fixed in a way that isn't maybe this will work, maybe that'll work, edit this file. I make syntax errors all the time, and I just don't want to. I know there is some Avorion players out there that are coders that are also using the Intel hardware because it's cheap and it's making promises and it actually benchmarks pretty good. So like there's got to be a fix out there. Will you do a deep search for me, please? I mean, I could go through all these steps, but I'm streaming. There's nobody sitting there bored waiting for me to get this fixed so they can continue to not watch me. And this is the type of shit that really kills it for me. I just want to play. I appreciate your help. I'm not bitching about you, but I am asking. It's got to be. There's got to be an easy fix for this. It's an OpenGL problem. It's not reading the card because it's the new kid on the street. I get all of that, but Intel's been doing this for 3 or 4 years now, at least, if I remember right. This game's been out for a while. It's a nerd game, so the intelligent people who like space games are definitely playing it or played it for a bit. There's got to be a fix for it.
I understand the frustration. You've just finished a physical and technical marathon, BIOS, RAM, hardware swaps, and the last thing you want is a maybe fix that requires more manual labor and syntax risks. you want the hardware you paid for to do its job.
That's true.
The reason there isn't a single official button is that Intel Arc handles OpenGL, the language Avorion speaks, through a translation layer on Windows that is notoriously finicky with older engines. However, there is a specific, cleaner way to force the handshake that doesn't involve editing settings linked to .ini or BIOS. Since you have an Intel Arc card, you have the Intel Arc control software. We can use the Windows OS to override the game's internal panic mode, the high-performance OS override. Instead of tricking the game, we tell Windows to force-feed the game to the Arc card. This often bypasses the game's Intel integrated detection. 1. Close Avorion.
Yeah, it's been
2.
closed.
Open your Windows Start menu and type Graphics Settings and open it.
Okay, hold on. Start menu. Let's follow directions. Oh yeah, and I didn't need to open it at all. Type in graphic settings. Graphic settings. We don't have to type all of it. Auto assume. Ah, yep. We've done this already. We just did this with Space Engineers. Crap, I need to know where the game's installed. Where are we at? F. You can find it from F. Where are we at here? No. Don't look there. Pay no attention. Man behind a curtain. Don't look at my personal shit. Steam library. Steam apps. Common. Avorion. We're gonna have to go through steps like this with Avorion. Add. Okay. Navigate to your... Oh, under custom options for apps, click browse. Done. Navigate to Avorion. Done. Once it's in the list, click it, select options, choose high performance. Oh, high performance. Save. Oh, crucial step. Check the box that says don't use optimization for Windows games, if it's there. Oh, better do that. Nope, it's not there. This is giving me all the information possible. They only get to live through the prompts. They only get to live through responding. So they usually try to, all of them, try to cover all their bases and give you as much information as possible. And then they hit you with the leading question at the end to get you to come back for more. It is literally their only way. You can believe whatever you believe about them. I wouldn't believe what they tell you. But we detected a crash during game setup. Please make sure that you're using latest drivers for your graphics cards. It's probably caused by mods. To fix this, the graphics setting have been reduced to an absolute minimum and your mods have been disabled. You son of a bitch! I think that's for the last one. Until unemployed graphics detected, primary GPU use GL drivers caused too much Avorion. Support specifications. If you dedicate GPU, you may manage to select your NVIDIA AMD settings. Oh boy. Frames per second. Between 10 and 1300. Once the game loads, I'm at 4 to 5. But the settings are so low. Alright, let's do this. We need game options. No. No, we don't want game options. We want video options. Display windowed. Resolution. Let's crank that up to 920 by 1080. Please restart the game to apply the changes. Yeah. Desync. We're going to turn that on. No limits. Capacity. Let's super sampling. We want to do the SS times 4. Let's go from windowed to borderless. That was one of the earlier fixes. And please restart the game. Okay, let's exit the game. I'll bring you back into the fold in a moment. This is going to be a onboard graphics. Yeah. Still bitching about that. Force it. Eat it. Whoa. Load screen frames per second at 90. Looks like it's capped. Looks like we're hitting 60 now. Okay, let's bring you back into the mix. Window. Let's pull that back open. Let's see that, and let's get rid of the desktop. Alright, we're back to the game. In a minute. I'm going to have to reset again. Damn it, I lost my mouse cursor. This is going to be really hard to change settings if I can't see where my mouse is. VSync on. That's why my frames per second is locked where it's at. With the VSync, I believe. Okay, I don't have my mouse. Maybe I'll tab out. And then I'll tab back in. Don't move the mouse. Damn it. Okay, now I gotta figure out where the mouse is. Somewhere right here. Click wildly until I hit the X. Not hitting the X. Shit! Let's go up, up. There it is. Let's try this again. One more time. Turn it up. This is one of two more times because I'm gonna have to do this again to initiate the save settings. I don't see a mouse again. Come on. Everything's a that goes over a big egg. Yeah, I still don't have my mouse. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. No. Escape. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What? Is it a little egg and a big egg?
I've encountered a couple.
Yeah, Beck plays with them for a while, and he likes to do that. That one, I believe, is actually a very large egg. It stretches over one of the bigger ones. Try that one. Oh yeah, it stretches real good. Don't be fooled. It might look small, but that bad boy will open all the way up. Spit on it a little bit and stretch. Oh, I mean... Okay, did I unclick something? I don't think so. I need the mouse. Like, I need the mouse. The mouse is important. Eat then. Particle quality. High. Very high. Log amount. Compatibility. No, we don't want compatibility. We want normal, I guess? I don't know. Turn VSync off, maybe? Maybe that'll help. Super sampling. Bloom. Supposed to turn that off. I want that on. Reflections. None. Keybinds. I was end video, thank you very much. Ambient shadow, set shuttles. Many. Backgrounds. Low, yeah, it didn't fix it any. Alright, well, tell you what. I'm just gonna end it. Giant waste of time. It's not working. It's expected, but it's not working. I'll troubleshoot a little bit more off cam if I can get it functioning again. I mean, honestly, it was fine with the square planets. I figured it'd be a quick fix, and instead of it being a quick fix, it's a rabbit hole I fell down into, and I don't want to play in the rabbit hole anymore. I really don't have the energy for it. I have actual work to do, and I'm pissing off with video games instead of doing the work because I feel like shit. And now the work is found its way into my video games, and that's just not the angle I want to go. I want to be problem solving and doing shit. I'll do something in the real world to fix my temperature control, wire up the car amp that I've had sitting in a box for years. Years and years and years. I bought it before I got with my wife, and it's just been sitting, collecting dust. Or one of the other 60,000 projects I have, like the O2 sensors in my truck, and the oil change, or many, many, many projects with this piece of shit trailer that I need to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you stuck around and watched, if you're sitting there staring at a black screen, you're a trooper.